Hello, beautiful Libra. Welcome back to my tarot nook. How you all doing? I hope everyone's doing wonderful and amazing. This reading, Libra, we're going to check in and see what it is you need to know right now about your current situation with your person or about the person that's on your mind if your situation is offline. This will kind of be like a you and them kind of a reading. We'll check in with the both of you. Okay. So, Libra, this reading is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Venus, rising signs, as well as Libra cross watchers. Everybody is welcome here. I hope these messages resonate for you. Okay, so let's see what the universe and what messages from your higher self need to show up so we can pay attention to the situation, see what they want us to know. Engagement. Ooh, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay. Ooh, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I don't know if I said that word correctly. Maybe it's gesture. No, it's gesture. In Deception, this literally just showed up for Aquarius in this position. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. It's kind of interesting altogether. And then we have trust. Somebody here, the trust factor is important because there's deception showing up, but somebody's not trusting somebody. Somebody may not be trusting their intuition. I feel like engagement, it's not always about getting engaged, but commitments here. There could be conversations about where things are going, where they need to go. Should we, take things further higher? But there's some type of a change regardless, and it's going to ascend. It's going to take your commitment. It's going to bring things to a higher level of commitment within yourself or within your life. Expressing your love here, I feel like, some of you may not be in a place where feeling like having to be expressive is gonna work, but I feel like the universe is saying express your love, speak your mind, speak your truth. Okay, speak it, whether it's about the deception, whether it's about engaging and committing and leveling up. Speak your truth, speak your life, like express your love. All right, you don't necessarily have to always express, like show love, obviously physically or materially. Sometimes it could be communicated. Okay, understand like your shared values here as well. All right, but I feel like somebody here, look at that. Somebody here is definitely checking on the other person. Some of you, the engagement, this situation is in a place where it could feel like a little new, like the next level is a little new for you and them. So there's like still stuff to find out, still stuff to know. It needs to grow and ascend, but there could be just kind of some unknowns, some factors that we don't know about the other person's past. Okay, rolling the dice. All right, taking a chance. Unexpected here. Ooh, I see what's going on. Okay, and we also have divine timing. All right, so fated meeting. All right, I feel like you and this energy are in a place right now where things are still unknown. There's still some risks, still some concerns. Okay, I feel like the universe is kind of putting some type of a pause on something. Deception's showing up. You could be exploring their social media. They could be exploring your social media. You could be the one that lied, deceived. I don't necessarily read negative energies like that, but the deception in the connection is there. Okay, but there's a fated meaning here. This was meant by design. Divine timing as well doesn't always have to be negative. It's just that right now things may not be working out for a reason. Things have to be like, we have to wait for the perfect time for things to happen. Maybe you're waiting for the perfect time to also express your love, or for them to express their love towards you. Okay, it could lead towards a higher committed relationship, but right now it doesn't feel like that's where things are. Right now it just feels like somebody's trying to take a chance. Okay, take a leap of faith and see where things will go. Some of you, you could have already found out unexpected information, or some of you expect to be surprised. It's coming through. I feel like, it's meant to be, and look, divine intervention here is playing. Some of you here, you could be playing the ghosting game a little bit. Or just kind of, again, the stuff is kind of like checking on each other. But the intervention is also here. So there's karma at play, positivity, serendipity. You're walking away into the right things, into the right path. But it's going to be a fated meeting regardless. So this encounter that you're on is fated. I feel a lot of you, there could be some unknowns, all right? But the deception here, to me, it keeps nagging at me a little bit. And I feel like it could also mean someone here is just around you. It doesn't have to be the person that somebody around you could be also very deceptive and causing relationship sabotage, okay? So let's see what else is showing up for you. Tap into your reading. I hope you're enjoying the reading so far. The Knight of Swords is here in the reverse. We have the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles. All right. Death card in reverse. Wow, nice. Two of Cups, okay. Ace of Swords in the reverse. And the Queen of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Nice. Okay, I like it. So, overall energy, I feel like somebody may be apprehensive right now, wondering if they're going to be, making the right decision, taking a path down with this energy, wondering if the energy is going to be prosperous, wondering if this connection is going to kind of take off. There's an emotional experience being like someone's going through an emotional experience at this time, but there's just like there's an offer coming through. Somebody's extending their hand. Hold my hand. I'll pick you up. Come along with me. Just let's be good. Let's be right. Let's be fair. No games, no lies. Maybe those conversations may be coming up for some of you in the start of things. But there's still like some apprehension. It does come across a little bit with that. The Knight of Swords in the reverse. Interesting that that's what's on your mind. This is an Aquarius energy with some Capricorn alignment there. In the reverse, I feel like, some of you might be dealing with somebody that's all talk and no action, okay? Somebody here that wants to kind of do stuff and rush and rush and rush, but they have no actual direction. Everything is being done super fast. In the reverse, though, it feels like somebody here, like I said, all talk, no action. So essentially, they could easily be like very fickle, like, and maybe have little regard to like what they do or the things like for some of you, maybe they feel like they don't owe you answers if it's something from the past, or they feel like they don't like to explain themselves. Others of you, you could be dealing with some type of a passive narcissist. You could look that up. And with a passive narcissist, it's somebody that they don't feel like they owe anyone any answers, essentially. They kind of live it and then they believe what they believe and then they plug in into the relationship, plug in into work, but then they go back to who they are. Like very, very obvious though. Like you may miss it, but once you catch it or you notice it, it becomes very obvious to observe or to note, to pick up on, I guess. The 10 of something has ended. Okay. Somebody walked away from something here. Negativity, like just not seeing things, not at the same level anymore. Not somebody's just not doing as much. Somebody else is doing more than the other person. It was time to give yourself a break. I feel like you may have walked away from something here, or again because of the deception, you may have walked away. All right. I feel like for a lot of you, you could also be dealing with a runner in the sense of when it comes to like love and romance. You could be dealing with somebody that doesn't want to take responsibility for their own actions. You could be dealing with somebody that, just kind of packs up and takes everything with them and they like lock up. But in the opposite sense of things, it feels like you deserve your break and you also deserve to get over these burdens because these burdens are not yours, especially if you're dealing with some type of a narcissistic personality. Okay, now I feel like you're still the one that wants to take a chance or a leap of faith with them. You like them, you care about them. But some of you may find out additional information. It could be good or bad. I feel like because divine timing starts with like wrong timing, it may not be something that, again, you'll find like shocking news about them. You may find something that's very shocking about them. You just didn't know. Okay, or you're like, oh my god, no way. This is not going to be for everyone. These readings are very general, but essentially here I feel like you're really working towards trusting yourself because no matter what, like you know yourself longer than you would know somebody new in your life. So like trusting somebody else way less than you would trust yourself when your intuition is tugging at you doesn't kind of register at the time, but then when you stop and think about it, you're like, well, why am I doubting myself and believing somebody else? Okay. And so it feels like that. There's a lot of work that, has been put into this situation. I just feel like this is somebody that doesn't want to put in hard work and effort. They're somewhat of a non-committal energy. They're terrible communicators. They're just not good. They're not like, they come across in like as a very negative energy, or sometimes just what's the word, dismissive, okay, of things. They kind of, push things away. All right, they make themselves, like, they distance themselves, they walk away. All right, there's definitely manipulator here. Somebody continuously plays with time. When I say time, we have divine timing, we have divine intervention. But when I say time here, they kind of keep throwing the ball down the court. Yeah, we'll do this in a couple of days. But they're flakes and they're fickle. So there's just a lot. And so I feel like they put you in a place where you may even be the one that looks them up. I mean, checks on them. I feel like you're finding a lot about them through social media for some of you. I don't know if this person, again, even, like, I feel like that if they're a narcissist, it's kind of like they leave it out there. They don't care who they hurt, you know what I mean, along the way. They kind of just do it, which is kind of messed up, in my opinion. The Death card, okay, so Scorpio energy, strong, strong Scorpio energy. There is an ending here, of course. Something has gone through a cycle that's completed, but there's no forward movement right now. So there's a lot of unknowns, uncertainties. There's a fear of being alone, though. I don't know if that's you. You miss them. You don't want to be alone. You'd like their company. But I don't feel like this person kind of understands that they're in a repeat negative pattern. So negativity is kind of coming through quite a bit with this energy. And so to me, it's like, when I say negativity, they could also like be hurtful and mean, all right? They're not like, they're very kind of brash, abrasive, I guess. So, but this card, Death card in the reverse, something that's finished may be resurfaced. So for some of you, if this situation has been kind of like stalemating or stagnating for some of you, or there could be some type of a timeout. This is a fated encounter, so there's something that's gonna kind of come back and resurface. And when I talk about resurfacing here, we're also looking at things as though it's more of a goal. Like somebody wants to fix something, somebody wants to reopen something here, okay? And then they want to reopen the topic about love and connections and romance. Now, this is the Two of Cups. It's a very complimentary card when it comes to romance and love. But there's a proposal coming through, and we talked about the proposal here, and there's a slight proposal here as well. So there's a desire to mend fences, but the attraction is very, very strong equally. All right. I feel like some of you believe that you are compatible, so I hope you're not thinking you're going to be a fixer, because if they're a narcissist, you will become their supply. But essentially here, there's a desire to kind of reconcile and kind of come back online and fix something, okay? If there's some disconnection right now, if there is a disconnected relationship at this point, this will unify things. And I feel like the goal is to kind of revisit something and bring it to the top, fix it and heal it, so that there could be a chance at having an opportunity, maybe, expressing your love or speaking to the situation. Now, very rarely do I say I'm reading for you, but the energy is reversed. So just kind of keep in mind, I'm talking about the both of you, this entire reading, okay? The Ace of Swords, okay, so what are some negative energies, or what are some influences, or what are some concerns? It's showing up in the reverse, of course, lack of clarity, a lot of confusion. I do feel like, again, we're dealing with an energy that could be very negative, but also aggressive. So they like use dominance, or kind of like maybe yell, I don't know. They kind of argue to kind of have reasons to like blow out and walk out the door. Very kind of low energy, like low frequency kind of behavior. But essentially here, there's a desire to kind of have a triumphant experience, a breakthrough. But this person here, they may be a problem. They may have their own head problems, like head case issues, like so there's only so much you can do. So I feel like the message here for you is take the time to reevaluate, because if you're manifesting, or if there's an opportunity to resurface something and see if there's a connection, there's going to be a repeated pattern nonetheless, because the negativities, all those traits will not just go away, because they're going to still exist within that person, but it's how their behavior is going to be the one that kind of allows, the situation to kind of improve or not, okay? So the Queen of Cups, again, I like it, it's positive. Two of Cups, Queen of Cups, beautiful, beautiful energy. Cancer energy showing up here. This is a very, obviously, it's Queen of Cups, very nurturing energy, but there's a sense of open heart here. I feel like, you know, your sense of calmness here is kind of bringing, it's actually making you attractive to this person, but nonetheless, they're never going to want to put in as much effort as you would. So I feel like this person will like probably take than more than give, or equally be balanced in that sense. But there's a very caring energy here at play. I mean, it's between the aces. So I feel like some learning here is taking place as well. Some grounding is essential. But essentially, you know, ultimately, I should say, somebody here has faith. Somebody has faith that something's going to work out. I feel like you do have your heart still open for this energy, but you're still also healing. So if nothing's happening right now, it's because I feel truly that the universe is working to ensure that you're healing from their behavior, or from whatever it is that they put you through, whatever troubles that they put you through. But since it's a fated, you know, meeting, I feel like for a lot of you, this is not the ending right now. It's more of a cycle, and it's taking place. It's just some, they are the ones that may have walked away, or you benefited from that. If you walked away, you benefit from it, and then they kind of went and tried to take their baggage somewhere else. But people don't. I don't know. I feel like this is kind of, this energy is kind of like an acquired taste. They may, not to be rude or mean, but this is not somebody, like, even if they have what it takes to go do stuff and they have social circles, it's not, they're not like, you know, like, if they're there or not, people don't miss them or want, you know, it's like, it's not like they're, you know, so this person, I feel like, can sometimes be a little bit of a loner, like alone or a loner when they're not with you as well. Again, not saying it in a judging way, just the descriptions here. I don't want to say 15 words to replace one word, not meaning to offend anyone. So, messages between you and them right now. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Okay. I couldn't let you get close to me. I feel like they walked away. Yeah. And I'm so attracted to you. And I feel like the attraction is there regardless. Okay. So this is not somebody that walked away and said, oh, forget Libra, I'm over Libra. They could have said all that, but they're not saying it in a final way at all. If anything, they're saying it because they are just trying to play and run and chase and stuff. And you speak through me to music. Okay. All right, so if you'd like to pause, I'm about to pull some angel answers for you. If you'd like to ask the universe for some questions so that we can reveal these answers, go ahead and do so. If not, I'm going to pull 3 answers for you right now and see what else you need to know. All right, so look for a sign. So we have divine timing, divine intervention, fated meeting. Pay attention to the signs. We have helpful people, thankfully, that's great. And big happy changes, okay? Big happy changes, remember that. So if things feel a little rough, big happy changes. And look, we have a yes at the bottom as well. Beautiful. I think this was a great, like a really good, insightful reading, honestly. There could be just a lot of kind of resisting energy, just a very negative energy. Let's see here, one final card for you, beautiful Libra. If you enjoyed this reading, please let me know in the comments. Also, like the video, subscribe if you're new, and thank you to everyone that is showing up and is back and is returning. Your final words of self-love, self-care, self-healing is going to be manifestation. I love it. So if you'd like to claim this reading or let me know you stayed with me till the very end, you can also type the word manifestation. Your message is, manifestation is the fruition of confidence and belief. Okay? Manifestation is the fruition of confidence and belief. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.